Hey, I'm Scott, and I'm an American in Bangkok. I got a letter. Hi, Scott. Hope you're well. I know I am about to ask you a very subjective and open-ended question, but after watching your videos for years and being a member of your website, I figure your opinion to be one that I can value for this and apply for my needs. So the question is, what is the best area in Bangkok? What is your favorite area in Bangkok to live? An area where if costs were not the deciding factor, that is where you'd rent a place. Again, I know questions like this are very subjective, but I figured I'd ask anyway as a mildly related data point, as I believe you are familiar with Southern California. If someone were to ask me, where's your favorite place to live in San Diego? My answer for the last 20 years, hands down, Coronado. Not sure what your favorite California spot was. Thanks, man. Always appreciate the insight. Well, my favorite spot in California was Huntington Beach. Huntington Beach and Newport Beach, but Huntington Beach, I lived in Huntington Beach for several years, and I had probably the best times of my life while living in California in Huntington Beach. I lived with two other guys. You know, we all shared the rent. We had this big house near the beach, and I worked in a print shop. In the print shop, my hours were 7 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon. No lunch. We just ate while we worked. And so what I used to do is I'd wake up 4:30, 5 o'clock. I'd go boogie boarding, surfing for an hour, and then I'd come to work. And then right after work, it was 3 o'clock. So I'd go down to the beach, and I'd stay down there until it started getting dark, and then we'd go out together and go somewhere. We'd go out to eat, we'd go to a bar or whatever we'd have, and it was a good time there. So I really liked it. I don't know how it's changed. I haven't been there for many years, but that was my favorite spot in California. Now, as far as Bangkok, you're asking what is the best area? The best area for what? That's a tough question. I don't know how to answer that. I mean, the best area? The best area for what? To chase women? To chase whores? To go shopping? What is it, Now, my favorite area, for me, I like where I live. I really like Bangkok because there are enough foreigners here. I got a couple of foreign buddies, guys that I run into all the time, and I hang out with once in a while. But there's not that many of them. I don't want to live in a tourist area that is loaded with foreigners. That's not really for me. Some people would love to live in Sukhumvit, and I did live in Sukhumvit, and I had some good times there. But after a while, you get burned out, and I got burned out on hearing the touts always ask you the same questions and just being in that whole scene, paying more for almost everything just because you're in a tourist area. So I don't like to live in those kind of areas. Now, as far as my favorite area, like I said, my favorite area is probably here. But if I had more money, I don't know that I would stay anywhere different, to be completely honest. I'd probably just stay here. But if you're looking for a place like you've got a mix of shopping, places to walk around, things are easy to get to, and it's a bit upscale, I would say the Tonglor area. Just get off of the main road. Get off of Tonglor. Go into some of the side streets, and there are some very, very nice places. Either that or maybe Asok or Ratchada. It really depends on what you want. So, like you said, it's quite subjective, that question. But, if I had to do it all over again, I'm happy with where my wife found this place. I'm very happy that she found this place because I like it. It's got what I like, which is peace and quiet and very, very few tourists. You don't see very many Chinese tourists in this area. Once in a while, you'll see 4 or 5 of them, in the mall Bangkok with their little guide or something like that, but that's very rare. Anyway, I hope that answers your question, or at least somewhat answers your question. Please click like, please click share, subscribe to my videos. Visit my website at anamericaninbangkok.com. Check out my photographs at scottmallon.net. And Amazon. You can go to Amazon and pick up either one of my books or both of my books. Or you can just go to the description and all the links will be there. So until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Chok di, lat, jerk and mine.